Welcome to the Elegant Adventure Sagas, brought to you by
Disney.
McDonald's. Not Disney, McDonald's, where you can get a burger for $8, drink with bacteria for $100. Yeah, we really, us poor people can't afford to eat there anymore. So, remember guys when McDonald's was for people that needed to feed their families and didn't have a lot of money? Not anymore. McDonald's. It's what's wrong with America.
So many things.
Yeah. Yeah. None of that was funny, but it just got sad as I started explaining about McDonald's. I was talking to someone who it was in line at a McDonald's, ironically, and she was saying that it used to be that she could go in with her kids and it was a cheap place that they could get food, right? Like fairly affordable, and like not all the time. You don't want to eat the McDonald's all the time, but it was a pretty tasty treat for the kids. And now it's like a special occasion restaurant. That's not a thing, right? That's not supposed to be a thing. Anyway, I have killed any chance we'll be sponsored by McDonald's, so we got that call. All right, when we were what's that?
I said, "Oh no" and stuff.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to not have that. Although I could see a good crossover. Maybe you guys, when you're back in Flan, you guys all head to the McDonald's, and so I could see some crossover there.
I mean, if Ronald McDonald were sitting here with his checkbook, I think we would do some pretty funky stuff.
Well, I think even for free food, I think if your characters pop into the local McDonald's and order some burgers, and then in real life on your videos you're eating like some McDonald's hamburgers.
I could,
I would roll back everything I just said about McDonald's.
I'm out.
I could fuck up a quarter pounder right now. Yeah.
Not even do they not have the Impossible Burger, Alicia?
Nope. No, they don't.
Well, there you go.
That's Burger King.
Oh
yeah.
When I was
Taco Bell, they don't. Neither of them have like any sort of Impossible version of anything.
When I was a vegetarian for 5 years of weirdness, Taco Bell and Burger King were my two go-tos. Taco Bell was beef burrito with sour cream and guacamole, which caused me as a vegetarian to be fat. And what also didn't help was going through the drive-thru at Burger King and ordering a Whopper with no meat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, Tom, I think it turns out that like being a vegetarian means that you should probably eat vegetables.
Yeah. Yeah. So no, I think a vegetarian is just not eating meat, I thought. So yeah.
The irony is that the meat is the healthiest part of my diet.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
100%. Like, I didn't lose weight until I just focused on eating meat. Right. So, eat meat and cheese. It was like my favorite thing ever. That stopped working, and I'm probably gonna die soon. Anyway, hey, when we were here last, you guys made your way. Man, it's been like a lifetime ago, even though it was a week. You've made your way to the mines of Tethymar, tracking down the various parts of the Arconic Wayfinder. It's your sort of overarching pseudo mission. You had a choice of entries: cave entry or mine entry. Y'all went with the cave entry largely through the guidance of your dwarf friend. Part-time healer, part-time educator, full-time, ass kicker.
Lover.
Yeah,
I was waiting for
yeah, sorry, sister in real life. I can only go so far. But you made your way up to the mines, and there was something just weirdly familiar about the area for Noodle. You did a bit of exploring outside. If anyone were to wander out, I have fixed the gaps where I had forgotten to cave in some of the mine openings. There's only one way in. You are in it. You solved not a complicated puzzle, really just a trap to get anyone who just randomly is wandering into the cave, right? Any couple of people could have figured it out given enough time, and you guys did. You popped in, and out of the corner of her eye, Karen saw some sort of an apparition to appear and disappear.
Ghost.
Exactly. A little Scooby action. Most of you are in the mine tunnel. It looks like Bing and Noodle are sort of lagging behind. But this finds you guys. Yeah,
Shit.
you are where you are. And the question is, what do you want to do now? Do you guys want some? Do you guys remember anything about the mine?
Ghost.
Yeah,
Or
the ghost that as we started walking into the mine, we noticed that there was like an apparition.
Yeah, that's the ghost.
And we also started like hearing voices.
Do we know what piece of the Wayfinder we're looking for?
What you heard, and I'm hoping I'm remembering this right. What your liaison, Mr. Jazz Hands, let you know was they think the piece of the Wayfinder that is located in this mine is the gem ring, part called the gem ring. They aren't sure.
You said like gem ring?
Yeah,
Like-
gem ring, as in GEM, ring, RING, gem ring. You don't know what it's for. You just loosely know the name. And if you were to consult that piece of paper that you guys had, I believe the gem ring is probably one of the items that was marked. You don't know all the parts, but you're trying to figure it out. Cool. So you are here. What do you want to do?
Anybody know
Well,
what
keep.
Well, I think straightforward. It looks like a dead end. Well, I don't know actually. How wide is the alleyways that we're in right now?
It fluctuates between 5 and 8-ish feet.
Okay, so would I be able to see over Karen's shoulder?
Yeah. Well, I mean, how
Okay.
tall are you versus Karen? I think that's a height issue.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
How tall are you, Karen? Any idea?
Yeah, good question. I feel
Thanks.
like I know that. I have that written down somewhere. I am 6'3".
6'3". So yeah, and how tall are you, Nick? That'll answer your question. Should be in your character sheet.
Oh shit! I don't think I ever wrote it down, and it's locked. Awesome. Gender, weight, hair, age, eyes, height, and skin.
You are
all-
5'11".
Oh, 5'11". There it is. I see it now.
Yeah. So no, you can see the back of Karen's head. You can see her sort of burly shape. You can't see too much ahead.
Okay.
Let's keep going in, man.
Okay, let's do it. Yeah, let's keep on walking.
Thomas, I can still see all the map. Should I refresh or what should I do?
Yeah, if you can see all the map, you should definitely refresh. I mean, after you're done doing all your screenshots and taking all your notes.
No. I zoomed in, so I didn't see anything, but I'm refreshing again. This
But
is the
is
first
anyone
time
else seeing the entire map? Because it's marked as you should not be able to see
Nope.
it. Okay.
No.
Yeah, so that probably requires a refresh.
It is
It depends on whether or not we need to roll for deception.
Did you guys hear some sort of a sound?
Yeah.
Yes. Weird caving.
birdie.
It sounded like rocks rolling on rocks.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, so off in the distance, occasionally you hear stuff tumbling, rocks falling.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Just by looking at these, like the stresses and the things holding the mine hallways in, I don't know why the caverns and stuff. Can we kind of
Mine
get an
shaft?
idea of? Yeah, thank you. That's the word. Can we get an idea of the structural integrity of things?
Shift. You're damn right.
I think that would be investigation. I don't think insight would give you integrity. That's more of a situational thing, I would. So let's give you a. Go ahead and roll your investigation check, Mr. Nick. You guys see Nick reaching up and probing at the wood, looking for termite damage. You know, See little
I mean, the
dust waterfalls.
Noodle's probably the one who's really gonna.
So solid enough, Mr. Nick. Yeah, from what you can tell, from your understanding of mines and trusses and wood, it seems sturdy enough, right? This is it's old, but it's dwarven handiwork, right? Noodle would have known that. Yeah, Noodle would have known that passively, but she's not all the way into the mines yet. So I can unlock your movement. I will hold you to any move you make. Do not move more than your distance. Do not move more than once. We all agreed?
Agreed.
You are now free to move around the mine shafts. Of course, Karen's going to have to move, so Nick can move. Favia and Zip, you're going to have to move. You can move south. So, Favia, to the south of you, you see a mine shaft sort of terminates at a wall, not too far, maybe 30 feet ahead. It looks like that mine shaft then continues left and to the right, or east and to the west. Nick runs right into a wall. He found himself in a dead end. Karen, you see ahead a couple of options. It tends to branch north and south a couple of times and sort of terminates about 50 feet down the way. Looks like we have a party divided, which is always fun. I'm good with that.
Karen.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. What's that noise?
That's just dust settling. These old caves, they do settle. They have these old bones and need to relax from time to time.
Bones.
Right, and Noodle, as you walk through, you can hear the trap reset itself.
Uh-oh. What are you doing, Karen?
You guys,
How
you
tall
guys
is the
are,
mine shaft?
it varies between 8 and 12 feet, depending.
Gotcha.
You look up and you see a nice dropped ceiling with fluorescent lights. No, I'm just kidding.
Vaulted
Awesome.
ceilings.
I like it.
Yeah. All right,
So,
Karen's
what's
moved
the-
ahead, so I'll stop Karen there, and the rest of you can take one last move. Karen, don't move. Nick, you hang tight as well. So where you're at, everyone else can fall in either behind Nick or Karen.
Little Zippy.
And Nick, so as you say to make your way forward, you find yourself very alone. You realize that the rest of your party has went east, whereas you've went south.
Where the shit did Nick go?
Nick!
So you hear a Nick reverberating, and interesting, you hear the voices come at you from two different angles. So, Nick, what you see is, you see that you've come to that termination. You see the mine shaft to the west and to the south sort of terminates. They've sort of stopped digging there, right, heading towards back to the wall from which you would have come, right, that cave wall.
Right. Yeah.
If they had dug any further, they would have probably ended up back in camp, right? So it kind of makes sense. You see another passage that looks like it heads to the east and then does sort of a shot to the south. It's lit up by some torches, and you see more mine tracks sort of heading, looks like a sort of a northeast, southwest sort of direction. But from where you stand, that's about it. Also, through the wall, every once in a while, you see the glimmer of a blue robe sort of pass through the stone wall. All right, Mr. Karen. Mr. Karen. That doesn't make any sense. Karen.
Are you misgendering him?
I'm misgendering you. We have established that Karen is firmly identifies as a woman, I believe. Although I'm not going to question her on that because that's her business, not mine. Anyway, Karen, what you see, you see the mine shaft sort of heads to the south and very much opens up. It's a much larger shaft down there. It's almost like the main shaft. It seems as though the caved in area that, the two doors, the caved in, was likely feeding this larger shaft. And the one that has remained open, probably easier to guard, easier to block, is this smaller northern shaft. What else do you see? Yeah, so it looks like you could go forward, and again, it's well lit. As you guys walk through this mine, almost before you get there, it's as if these torches know you're coming and like poof back into life. Those dwarves, man, they got it all figured out.
Ooh.
So I can let each of you guys do one more move, if that's okay. So, in order, I kind of miss in Fantasy Grounds there was like the marching order, right? Like it was like there was always sort of a turn based. So we're gonna do that here. It's going to be Karen, Skylar, Zippy, Fabia, Bing, and then Noodle, and then
Where's
Nick.
Favia?
Nick, you'll be going next. She's under Zippy.
I'm Zippy.
Zippy's
Oh.
perched on her head, it seems. And then we'll do
Nice.
Nick. So I'll move you guys as two different groups. All right. So you can do your full distance, but please be descriptive about what you're doing, what you're trying to understand, and ask whatever questions you have. So we don't have to go back in time and say, "Oh, I meant to." Like, just make sure you're asking what you're doing. So all you old designers, I need you to think out loud.
I'm gonna head south, following the tracks, and then hook back toward the west, trying to catch up with. Hopefully, we run back into Nick.
All right, makes sense. All right, go ahead and move your full movement. And you're right about to there, I guess. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm following.
Oops.
And as you go past, Karen, you see that mine shaft. Yeah, definitely the main shaft moves to the east, and then another shaft sort of heads a little farther south.
Oops, I hit a wall.
I hit a wall all the time, you guys. It's a thing. Fear not, ye walls. All right, Alicia, Zippy. Alicia, are you able to select both your tokens and move them at the same time? I'm curious. I don't know if you guys can do that. I can do that. I can draw a window around you.
I think so.
And by the way, Alicia, your audio sounds so much better. I don't know what you did.
Oh, I don't know. I moved just a little bit further away
Oh, there you go.
from my face.
Got that going for you. So was he
I realized I
Yeah?
didn't say Zippy is invisible.
Yeah, he's in. For all intents and purposes, our operating model is that he operates as invisible
Okay.
always, but it's just harder for you to see him as a character on the screen when he's invisible. So when it matters, I'll pop him invisible. So sort of Karen or Fabia, from where you stand, you're seeing, sort of down, like you've sort of stopped right where that tunnel wall is, and yeah, you see it opens up into a sort of a larger area, as well as you see some tunnels branching off to the west. I'm sorry, to the east. And we got little Zippy moving. Next up is Mr. Bing. Yeah, don't forget Zippy can fly farther. Now, Zippy's having to do a bit of a hop fly. This isn't like a flight-worthy tunnel, so just keep that in mind.
Hey.
So Bing is now there. Is that the end of Zippy's movement, by the way?
He can do 60, right?
Flying, but that's how I was saying he can't. He's really hop flying, so he can maybe do like his full walking distance in half again.
Let's see. I don't know.
You have to open up his character sheet. Look.
Yeah.
But I bet I could do it faster.
Well, it's not here. Oh, it is. Companions, probably, right?
Yeah, it's under companions. He can walk 20 feet and fly 40. So he's actually pretty slow.
Yeah.
So I'll give you 30 feet in the caves. Sort of, you're just sort of like picturing him sort of like running and like doing little bird flies. You know how they're flying around the yard eating bugs.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. All right, Noodle, have you moved your distance?
Yeah, I moved my 25 feet.
All right, so you guys hang tight, no movement. Nick, what are you doing?
I would like to see if
Yes.
because you said that I noticed that I'm like very alone. I'm curious if I can sense any sort of like aura or magic around.
Do you have something that would allow you to do such a thing? Or I can do an Arcana check.
Yeah, I was probably gonna. I don't have like a sense magic, but I do have a pretty high Arcana.
All right. Well, let me roll an Arcana. And I do not have a meeting tonight, so we can play as long as you guys are tolerant. Oh, I must select a roll. Sorry, my bad.
Sounds like Ghostbuster music.
I kind of like it.
I'm not picking up the Ghostbuster vibe at all, but okay. It sounds spooky, but did you mean the movie Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
All right, so you're 17. Yeah, so Nick, you are picking up. There's this mine is loaded with magic. You are not sure exactly what kind. You're definitely picking it up from these torches. These torches, the fire burns bright but not hot.
Weird.
Yeah. And it feels very ancient, right? So there's just you get almost a chill runs up your spine. Like there's some dark magics here, and you're feeling it. You're feeling like this in the entrance. What'd you get? A 17. You're feeling like this in the entrance, and a little voice in the back of your head just sort of like warns you, right? Like, you know, going deeper, this is going to potentially get worse. Anything else?
No. I think I'm going to.
Are you moving?
Yeah,
Otherwise-
I think I'm gonna move.
All right. Otherwise,
I'm
that's
gonna
gonna go back
take
to
a step into the hallway.
All right. So you feel very, very cold suddenly.
Uh-oh.
I'm going. For some reason, every time I try and move to where I'm facing the bottom of my screen, it never moves me. I can move in any direction.
Well, you were hitting a wall. if you were going south.
Well, no, I was trying to actually turn towards the wall to like
Oh.
face the wall, but it wasn't letting me.
Oh, hit shift down arrow if you're trying to turn. Yeah, because it
It's
won't
weird because
moving
if I
you,
hit-
moving you without moving you doesn't turn your character, right? See what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Yeah. Well, because WASD still works. If I hold shift, it'll still like move me around, except for when I try and face south. It's the only one that doesn't work. It's weird.
That's very odd. I'm not exactly
have
sure why that would be.
I think I'm gonna hang out here for now. But because I'm cold, I think I'm just gonna be ready. Can I be readied?
You are readied. All right. So off to your right, you see a specter come from the wall. Right, and this is something you saw earlier, right? Right, as you're navigating the dimly lit cave, the rough natural walls close around you, seemingly swallowing the faint light source you carry. The cavern narrows and widens, a labyrinth of maze leading deeper underground. Blah blah blah. The air grows colder, an uncanny silence settles in, muffling even the echoes of your own footsteps. Right, so
is that directed at Nick?
Nick.
Or is it everybody?
That's at Nick, right? But you got a glimpse of this earlier, right? Because you saw a specter. So eventually you sort of reach this point where the cave begins to change. The walls transform from rugged stone into sort of more structured carved rock, right? So around you. You sort of reach the outskirts of the mines of Tathyamar. Just as you're adjusting to this new environment, a sudden drop in temperature fills the air, as I mentioned, causing your breath to fog and your skin to prickle with goosebumps. And then you see them. Emerging from the shadows, translucent figures begin to materialize. Dwarven miners, their spirits still clad in tattered war clothes and gripping ethereal pickaxes, their spectral faces etched with sorrow and with regret. So yeah, you start to see these specters coming from the walls. And at first, they don't really pay any mind to you. And now you said you were readied. What are you ready to do? I didn't ask that, so I'll give you a get out of jail free.
If on the off chance that anything comes out, I'm not like ready to attack, but more so like kind of like ready to be like, you know, I mean you no harm. You know,
Well,
we're just in here.
As
kind of
mentioned, three things have come out. Do you not see them?
Yeah, I see them.
Oh, well, there you go. So your readied state has been triggered.
Okay.
Three things have emerged from the walls.
Bullet your balls.
To the point where I'll preemptively, not knowing what you're doing, and you're not actually in real combat yet, but we'll just get ready just in case. I don't know what you plan to do with your ready state.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't sure what I was. I don't know. I wasn't necessarily ready to attack, but I was also. I guess I was just kind of ready to like block or dodge anything that could
Okay.
potentially come in my general direction.
So you're ready to escape, or
Like
protect
dodge.
yourself. Yeah, just protect
Yeah.
yourself. All right.
Right.
So as of right now, it doesn't seem overly necessary. They haven't really paid much mind to you. However, you know, you have noticed that you are surrounded. There's one to the north, one to the east, and one to the west. I'm gonna give you guys a pause. I'm gonna go and pick up the other party. So over to you, Karen and team. Now you don't know any of this has happened so far. Nick hasn't said a word.
All right. I guess I'm gonna just keep trucking the direction I'm heading, unless anybody has any other ideas.
There's a whole lot of mine.
Yeah.
I can't leave Squishy McGee behind them.
You just saved him from the Black Cult of the Dragon. So
Yeah,
Nick-
exactly.
Nick's always. I believe when I believed in Lost Mines, Karen, you remembered like Nick also wandered off there by himself. You may want to consider getting one of those little harnesses that children get, like look like a monkey with a long tail and a little tail.
My name is Simon.
All right.
I did your drawings.
So Karen, you're allowed. You can move your movement, however you're gonna move, and then up next will be Skylar.
All right. It looks like there's a little branch off of the main cart track here.
You don't want
Guess
to
I'll
follow
go
the
up
track.
here. Oh, I see Nick, and he's got good
Company.
ghost up the side of him.
And as you stop, and that's where you're stopping, right, Karen? Is that the end of your movement?
Okay, yeah, I'll stop.
All right. So yeah, the little somehow you're in the wall. I don't know how, but yeah, like the little hairs on the back of your neck start to sort of tingle and stand up, and your back feels very cold. Skylar, you've moved part of your movement, and you want to take the rest of it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand here.
Sort of. Are you readied? Is that what I'm hearing?
I am gonna get ready. I'm just gonna right click and get readified.
All right, you're readied. And as you are readying yourself, you see emerge from the walls, not paying any mind to you yet, a ghost. All right, Fabia, you are up.
Gonna stop there.
All right. You see the ghost just to the east, just past Skylar, flickering into and out of existence. So does little Zippy.
Okay.
All right. And now, Bing, your turn to move wherever you're going to move. I don't know if you're talking, but you're muted.
Do I see anything interesting to the east or south? I just want to see if there's anybody coming or...
South Mine Tunnel. Let's see here.
I see a corpse, but...
Yeah, so you see, as you sort of tread cautiously towards the entrance of that tunnel, leading south, the walls sort of expand, as if sort of exhaling, opening up to a more spacious area. The atmosphere is unsettling, as you guys have picked up. Shadows dancing on the walls as if alive. You can see something ethereal here, as if the walls have eyes of their own. Ooh, gritty. Ahead, you see two paths, one sort of veering east, shrouded in a slightly darker gloom, and the other heading west, right, where there's the occasional flickers of light off some unseen minerals. You have a choice, right? Proceed ahead, or otherwise. Now,
No,
as you've already called out, you do see in that sort of dim area, you catch sight of a solitary figure lying eerily motionless on the ground. What remains is swathed in tattered purple robes, a clear marker of affiliation with the Black Cult of the Dragon, so you know this intuitively.
I know those guys.
The color of the robe serves as a sort of stark contrast against the grim backdrop. Right? Now, while it's unclear what exactly befell this individual, the scene offers an ominous warning of the dangers that lurk within the walls. So yeah, that corpse, it looks sort of fresh.
Sweet.
Yeah, and you notice that it's really only the upper torso that's left.
Nice. Okay. Hey guys, dead person back there. Just so you know.
Nice.
I got a dead guy in front of me.
Okay, yeah, full on dead. And you guys notice that all of these ghosts like take various forms of miners. Like these are clearly dwarven miners. All right, Noodle, you're up. Noodle heads down that hallway to check out the corpse. No, just kidding.
Well, I've only gone my 25. Uh-oh, crap. All right.
Yeah, we should all split up.
Yeah, DMs love when you guys split up, especially on like airships with multiple levels and.
I'm just right here.
All right, so you're hanging tight, sort of watching the area.
Well, that's as far as I can go, yeah. But I'm kind of well, that's my turn. However, I am facing the direction I want to face because I don't know what's going on there. So if I've already got my 25, can I sort of like ready myself in case something does
100%. Mark yourself as ready.
happen?
I think, let me make sure I've got the right group here covered. You guys, this would be that.
Hey, where do I mark myself ready? I've never. I mean, it rarely ever happens.
I know that you can do it with that HUD thing.
Yeah, if you click on the cross swords at the top left.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then when your thing comes up, there's the boot, the guy holding the shield, and the hide next to cast spell.
Oh yeah. Okay, there it is.
There's
Yeah.
a little clock ready.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I will say I could add it as an action to everyone as well, as like a thing you can activate. I have become a huge fan of up on the left-hand side, for those with bigger monitors especially. There's that little finger pointing to the right, or I'm sorry, to the left.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For anyone who clicks that, if you click that, that's basically a left panel version of your character sheet.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Hey.
This is
It's really-
fantastic.
Yeah, I just redesigned that, so that's all my CSS mojo. You're welcome.
That's nice, Tom.
Wow.
And
Very
it's
nice.
it's nice for people that don't have a lot of screen real estate too, because you can collapse it and hide it when you need it. So
Right.
anyway, that
Shoot, Jordan.
that's
I
there
missed
if you
that.
need it.
What are you doing now?
There's a little finger pointing to the left on your toolbar. It's a
Oh,
stupid
yeah.
icon, yeah. If you click
Like
it,
that.
it'll toggle the action tray, and that basically lays out all your actions. And if you didn't notice, where it says skills, if you click that little caret, that's all your skills. You can roll from there as well as
Wow.
any like strength, dexterity, constitution, and like all those are clickable and rollable. As well as, I believe, if you're getting ready for combat, there's a roll initiative button that appears at the top.
Kicks
very top.
Yeah,
ass.
it's at the very top. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And it can be set up. You can also see if, like, there's little codes for things that require components or blah, 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 blah. So, anyway,
Nice.
I think if you
Awesome.
clicking the word also expands the description, and then clicking the icon is the dice, just like in your whatever. I don't know. I thought this seems pretty powerful, and it's better for me than having 50 of the sheets open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this better than the little bottom thing.
Yeah, so you don't have to use the
Yeah,
action
for
HUD
sure.
unless you want to. You can actually. If everyone votes that they don't want it, by the way, I'll disable it because that's one less thing loaded. But just
No,
you like the HUD, right?
I like this thing over here on the left.
Yeah, this thing is pretty awesome actually.
Awesome. Then I'll make a note that
Action.
you guys use it, and make sure you like it, and see if it's missing
Yeah.
anything. Because I would love to unload one less module. Like every time we disable a module, things are better. So,
Nice.
anywho,
Okay.
so yeah, you're not in official combat yet. You're just in sort of that combat readiness state, because there are several ghosts that you've seen, at least 4 from a party perspective. Karen, you're aware of a couple that you can see. I think you can see 2, right? Skylar mentioned there's one to the south. Nick hasn't mentioned the one to the north yet, so you don't officially know that the one above him is there. And you're also, you're feeling a cold prickle on the back of your neck, Mr. Karen. Mrs. Karen. Miss Karen. I don't even know if you're married. Are you married? You're not married, right? I didn't read your backstory.
Ms.
Yeah.
Miss Karen, if you're nasty.
There you go.
All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a chance to sort of scheme on what do you want to do, and then we'll figure out sort of what happens next. These ghosts haven't necessarily shown themselves as hostile towards you yet.
Yeah, let's just keep exploring. Why not?
Yep. Skylar, well, do you know what's ahead of you? Like, where does that?
So all I see is a ghost, like following the train tracks directly in front of me, but I can't see any displays. I think it's basically.
So you're
And then-
you're what you see to the west is, I can tell you what you can see. So what you see to the west is what used to be a main entrance that has been, looks like, purposefully collapsed.
Okay.
Okay, so west from where like Skylar is goes nowhere essentially.
But I can go down. There's a place to set.
Oh, you can go south.
Yeah, I can turn left and go south.
Oh, maybe we should. Do we want to regroup down there? Go that direction.
Do it.
All right, so Skylar, you want to move?
Well,
right. So as you move there, you see come from the wall another ghost
Oh,
Where?
to the south.
Oh, I see it, yeah. There's a ghost down here, guys.
Do we want to say hi?
Noodle.
I was actually thinking about it.
Yeah, can anybody talk to good ghosts?
Noodle, just behind
I
you,
ain't
you start to
afraid
feel
of no
cold.
ghosts.
yeah.
Oh,
Here's another one.
you're a dwarf, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. That is what I was thinking.
Can we see whether or not these figments are like hostile, or if they're being projected by something, or if they are like do
What
we
I-
know that they are legitimate ghosts?
Well, I think okay. So first, I think is this a group thing, or is this you're all asking this question, or is this just you?
Well, I don't know that they necessarily like they see me, but my crews. But I'm just asking for my own interests, like whether or not these ghosts are projections or if they are in fact ghosts.
Well, let's see what you
Like-
know about ghosts. All right.
Sounds
That's-
like Nick is asking them to show him some ID.
yeah, some ghost cred.
Yeah.
Yep.
Epic roll.
You're supposed to be. Can I see some ID?
See what you know about ghosts.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Not much.
They're spooky as shit. They make you uncomfortable. You're in mines, and just sort of your normal common sense is like you're in mines. You're seeing a bunch of dead dwarven miners. You know this is a dwarven mine. That's
Does
all
my-
I'll give you.
Okay, does my Arcana check previously?
They're not. Yeah, they're not magic per se. They're ghosts.
Undead.
They're undead.
Okay, they are undead.
Right, and your roll's not. You know, I mean, I'll give you a. You want to roll a nature check to see what you know about undead?
Sure.
And why do I have a feeling that everybody's going to ask these same questions in just a second? But let's find out.
Fives are in my.
Dang it.
5. Not much.
Roll streak.
You,
I
you
don't
you-
know much.
yeah, you
I
you don't.
know I love you.
Let's see what I can give you.
They have to tell you if they're ghosts. It's
That's
like
the law.
they're a cop.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. I don't even know what to give you with this one. Okay, here's what you know. Here's what you know. These are ghosts, right? You've established that. You know that any aberration speaks the language it spoke before it was killed,
Okay.
right? So it retains sort of its language. You also know, given the chills you're getting, they're probably immune to cold,
Okay.
right? Probably, you're not sure about what kind of damage would work well on a ghost.
Okay.
So yeah, that's
What
about all I'll give you.
What about? Can I tell just by looking at them whether or not they would kind of like ready, fire, aim if they saw me, or would they be kind of hesitant if I was to maybe, hey guys, how you guys doing over there?
There's nothing that I could roll that would let you predict that future.
Okay.
You can try talking to them.
Do it.
You could try
Let's do it.
attacking them. You could try walking past them. Like, there's a number of things you can try. You're gonna have to experiment your way in. I've given you a
Okay.
couple of chances, but your rolls have been pretty crappy, so I
Okay.
can't give you too much yet.
I'm going to talk to the. I'm gonna go talk to the ghost. I'm gonna kind of back as close to the wall as I can and kind of speak to all three of them.
Okay.
Just kind of say, and take my sword out and stab it into the ground. And then just kind of put my hands up, be like, hey,
So you
like,
so
can we talk?
so hold on. Let me get this straight, Nick. So there's three. Hold on one second. I've got a tap on the shoulder. So let me get this theatric correct. So you're taking out your sword, you're stabbing it into the ground, and then you're saying what?
I'm putting my hands up. Hey, I just want to talk. I'm just curious about. We found our way into these mines. We are looking for something. We need help. Is there any way that you can help us out?
Leave the mines.
It's very quiet, Tom.
Not allowed.
Let's try that again.
Am I still quiet?
Yes.
Son of a bitch. One moment, please.
God damn it!
Hear nothing.
I can't win, you guys. I cannot win with the quiet. So the other party said that it was quiet, but then I just had to click it again and it was loud. So clearly that plan that I thought I know how to fix this failed. Give me 2 seconds. Let me make sure it's cranked up. Talk amongst yourselves. How are you guys doing? Maybe come up with a plan.
We're great. So.
And I do want to know.
well,
I want to know, Favia, and what are you doing while Nick is up there? Because it looks like Karen left, right?
yeah, he just kind of passed.
She-
He saw me
Alright.
and then just kind of. I'm just gonna keep going.
I don't know why I'm having such a hard time for the first time ever with the Karen
Sorry, she.
gender.
I know I'm gonna try to talk to this one next to me.
1 more second. All right, let me move my window over.
It's storming here. I'm excited.
Like
It's
a lightning storm?
it's storming.
Yeah, thunderstorm.
Oh wow.
Cool.
It was 55% humidity, so I was like, thank
Oh
you.
my god.
Really?
Yeah,
That's bananas.
but only 100. It was only. It wasn't like it was 115 anymore. I know that's. I'm not being honest. I'm excited for that.
So hot.
Yeah, I was gonna say the humidity with that heat is.
It made you want to cry.
Well,
Yeah.
a little bit.
How about now?
But did we make a record?
Is this any better?
We had the most consecutive days over 110.
Nice.
I did hear about that.
Oh yes.
Super fun.
Can anyone hear me? Is this any better?
Oh wow, yeah,
Ooh,
that is
yeah.
yeah, I like that. I don't know that I'm gonna like it attacking me, but I do like it.
Oh, as I was saying, adventurer, leave the mine.
What?
There's nothing here for you but death.
Is the very thing you're asking me to leave the mines for the very thing that killed you?
Just leave the mine. There's nothing here but death.
Are you protecting something?
So Nick, these ghosts are sort of slowly moving out of the way for you as you're asking them these questions. You see the one to your north sort of move up and east, freeing the path out of the mine for you. And which one are you directing the questions at?
I'm kind of directing it to all three of them, but I'm feeling more so Ampeto. Ghost Ampeto. Ampeto.
All right.
Ampeto. Peter.
You do not want to encounter that which killed us. We dug too deep.
I'm very sorry for what has happened to you, but I don't know if you can sense them, but I have friends here.
You all must leave the mine now. We will not
Will
let
you help
pass.
us?
We will not let you pass. You must leave the mine.
I assure you, I mean you no harm. It is whatever is in the mine that threatened you.
So Nick, what outcome are you after here? Are you trying to convince them? They're pretty. I think what you're picking up is they're pretty fixated on ensuring that you leave the mine. Are you trying to understand why they want you to leave the mine?
Yes.
All right, let's play that out for just 2 more seconds, and I'll go to the rest of the party.
Okay.
As I was saying, you must leave the mine. And you must leave the mine now.
We have somebody in our party who could potentially be related to the individuals that are in this mine.
Who? You don't remember
Please tell
her
me.
name?
Yes, I remember her name, but for her safety, I want to know what happened here in the mine.
We unlocked things we shouldn't unlock. We're trying to prevent you from doing the same. You must leave the mine.
Can I ask you what you found?
Evil. You must leave the mine.
Okay. I will leave the mine. Am I free to go?
And as you say that, the ghosts disappear into the walls. Around you, the ghosts around you disappear into the walls.
They're still around me.
Yeah, because the one to the south, it's not like they're all connected telepathically. All right,
They're not the Borg.
so you can move your full movement, Nick, and that's it.
I need to measure.
What do you need to measure? Well, Nick is measuring, and then before you do anything else, Nick, I need to know what you're doing. Is that your 30 feet? So back
That was I'm doing
you
Blade
go.
Song, so 40.
Oh, okay. Okay, 40
Yeah,
feet.
so-
You have 40 feet.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna move back to that spot there,
Okay.
right here.
So, Fabio, you heard this, Nick talking and apparitions speaking. What are you guys down south doing? Let's start with Skylar and Karen.
Karen, do you want to go down this mag shaft?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Let's go check out what's down here.
Heading this way.
Am I in?
You must leave the mine.
We're gonna leave the mine, but we're gonna go the back way.
No, you're gonna leave the mine. Alright, Steven just put you guys in combat.
Oops.
Of course you did.
Somebody had to.
Someone had to.
Alright, so I'm gonna need you all to roll for initiative.
Come on, I wanted to talk to this guy in private.
You can try, but you're in combat now. Skylar blew right past the ghost. I'm in a
He's
ghost
still in
mode,
ghost.
and I'm speaking on behalf of the ghost right now.
Okay.
But yeah, Skylar got to the ghost, was literally within 5 feet, and went past the ghost. So, and Skylar, what you do see,
Going out the other way.
they're not. You did not. You'll need to roll for deception if you really wanted to play that out, and you would lose that.
I don't know why I rolled that.
What are you rolling?
I rolled perception.
Maybe because I said perception as you were doing something.
Oh my
Oh,
god. So, do we know what could possibly kill these ghosts or make them go away? Do we even know how to fight them?
You didn't talk about that, ask about that before you blew right past a ghost that was telling you to leave the mine.
So, I mean, both
While he's doing
both
that,
Noodle and I
we've
can
been-
turn undead.
Yeah, and actually, I'm gonna pull the one by Noodle. Hold on, the ones that are in combat are this one. Hold on one second. This is because I didn't mean to put them all in combat, or all of these in combat.
Am I in combat?
You are not in combat. Remove combatant.
Okay.
Am I?
Hold on, I need to end combat and start over. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Yeah, because I put too many people in combat. That was the mistake. So right now in combat would be not Karen. It's supposed to be Skylar, this ghost, and this other ghost. There's these, right? Ah. And there we go. That's combat. Alright, my bad. That's not near as scary as you thought it was. Now I need you to roll initiative again, Skylar.
Rolling it.
And then I will ask Karen what she wants to do.
Can't get in here.
So, we do one round first. Alright, so, Kieran, what you see... Oh, hold on one second. What you see is, Karen sort of like... you see Steven sort of hand wavy, telling this ghost, yeah. I'm going out the back door. And the ghost is clearly not having it. And you see all of the other ghosts sort of like spin towards Skylar, and or the ghost that you're aware of spin towards Skylar, and head to the south.
I think I heard Steve say, "Sorry, I don't have any change." As he walked on.
He indeed does not have a change.
What'd you do, Ray? What'd you do?
So, up first is this ghost, and as you know, as this ghost heads down this pathway through walls, mind you, it disappears. You see it sort of shoot through a wall. You see it for a second, and shoot into another wall. That's its turn. Next turn. Ghost Taurus. Disappears through a wall, Skylar, and reappears on the other side of you. And continues to say,
We told you to leave the mine. We told you to leave the mine.
You're super quiet again, Tom. I don't know what happened to the volume.
Yeah.
Said, get out of the mine.
Damn it.
I did hear it. I did hear it, but it was
Yeah, but it
for
was
some
very
reason it
quiet.
Yeah.
And rolls. Look in your chat window. So this ghost moves sort of to block you from going deeper into the mine. And rolls. You need to roll down in the chat window.
You should say something like, I just need to. Sorry, just need to.
All right.
Just looking for a gem ring. I lost my gem ring.
So Skylar, you failed your saving throw, and you are now terrified. Right? You are now frightened. You have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. And hold on, there's more. You cannot.
I'm gonna use my luck and re-roll, Thomas.
Okay, well, let me tell you what else is happening, and then you can undo it. Just so you know for the future. Right, and you can't willingly move closer to this ghost. All right, so you want to roll your luck.
Yeah. I'm gonna re-roll.
All right.
You're gonna throw that thing back up again? Or you want me to? Wisdom, right? Wisdom?
Yeah, you said just roll another DC 12. Wait, I see if I can do it again. Let's see if I can re-roll it. Hold on. Let's see. Select failed actors.
I can do a D12 here. It's rolling.
Okay.
What I get? Oh, nail.
And you get a 5. Yeah, so you're full on frightened. So you cannot move closer to that ghost.
Boo.
On that
back
note,
to Karen. I'm scared.
ghost comes out, and you see it appear
It will be your turn next.
here.
Ah!
All right. And then it's now your turn.
It's your turn.
Clearly, I'm gonna run.
Well, you can't move closer. You don't have to move away, but you can't move closer.
But can I go? I have to move away, right?
No, you don't have to move away. You just can't move closer.
I'm gonna go here and be like, Karen, get down here and help.
And Karen, your reply is?
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, let me add you to the combat tracker.
It's
then.
your turn.
All right, so Karen, you're
It
gonna
is
move.
your turn.
You're gonna
Your
move
turn.
down there, right?
It's your turn. It's your turn.
I'm gonna have
Yes.
everyone roll initiative. Because we're at the end of the round.
It's
Everyone?
your turn.
No,
It
no,
is
everyone.
your
Everyone.
turn.
Everyone is who's in combat.
It's your turn. It's your turn. It is your turn.
And your intention is to move down there, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and reach out.
Well, wait. Did you guys roll initiative already? Because I haven't hit reset yet.
Oh,
I
yeah.
did.
It
Yes,
is
I have to
your
hit
turn.
reset. Now you can roll initiative.
It is your turn. It's your turn.
He rolled like a, 21?
It's your turn.
I can give you back
I
to
roll-
21.
It's
Yeah, I
your
didn't get to the
turn.
end of the okay, so I rolled for the last one.
Yeah. So now you just
It
need to
is
roll for
your
this
turn.
round. And let
It
me
is
hit
your
next
turn.
round, and we're there. There we go.
Dang it.
Wait, there's four
Rolled some
ghosts?
good last time.
All right. So here we are. This ghost moves right up next to you. And attacks. Skylar,
Even though I'm ready, it doesn't matter.
you're ready to, you're frightened. You're ready for what?
I guess I can't do anything. That's fair.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Ready to poop my drawers.
Yes, yeah. Yes, that's true. You may want to ready some underwear. And this ghost hits you with withering touch.
Uh-oh.
And it misses you. That sucks.
No, it's good.
Depends on how you define sucks, Tom.
Yeah. from where I sit, it sucks. That ends its turn. And next turn.
It will be your turn next.
And this ghost targets Skylar. And this ghost hits you with horrifying visage. Please roll. So roll your wisdom saving throw.
Got it.
You succeed. So you're not afraid of this ghost. So you can move it. You can move towards this ghost if you so choose. That ends this ghost's turn. Skylar, it is now your turn.
It's your turn.
And wait, so Ghost Tendon is the one I can't attack, right?
Ghost Taras, you cannot attack.
Alright, so I'm gonna attack Ghost Tendon then.
All right. How you doing that?
My sword.
Fun. Ooh, a longsword +2. So you
Wow.
attack with the 15, and you hit. I'll confirm the roll.
What damage did I do?
You did. Oh, do I have to tell it to do the damage?
I think so.
Hold on. Well, how do I do that? Is there no? Is it? Did it apply the damage to it?
I don't know. I hit it, but and then I.
Hold on.
The
Oh, okay.
13
I
slashing.
yeah, I found how to do it. Okay. Apply the damage.
Thank you.
Did it work?
Yeah.
All right. This
Wanna
is that
do
thing
it
that we.
again?
Yeah, this is what we talked about. Was because you can rewind the.
It is
roll.
your turn.
All right. You go again, I believe.
You. So make sure I got him targeted.
So you have learned that you can attack with a sword.
Yes, and it's a magic weapon.
And apply.
It is your turn.
Thomas, I missed the crossbow attack. Is it okay to do that? I guess I'll do it anyway.
Yeah, you can still do it as your bonus, I think.
Yeah. Well, I still have the dancing sword too.
You can apply both the crossbow and the dancing sword. We already covered this. We already agreed you could do that, right?
Yeah, I got the script. Did I hit?
You hit. And you applied 7 piercing damage.
Wait, I did the second sword. Did it take the damage off the second sword attack?
Yep. Looks like it.
But it didn't go down at all. His attack didn't go down. His health didn't go down.
The 15 slashing?
Yeah, there's the original slashing, then the 15 slashing, and then the 7 piercing.
Hold on. 13, 15, and I clicked minus.
7.
Oh, I have to confirm.
Yeah, I was
It
gonna
is
say,
your turn.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
I'm getting used to this new workflow. Okay. That's really weird. I
And
didn't
then
realize I have to confirm. Yeah.
Can you pull up my dancing sword, please?
It's your turn.
Yep. Dancing sword. Actors. Companions. Your dancing sword. Here you go. All yours.
Keep an eye on this. Okay. Come on, dancing sword. Oh,
Confirm roll. And 7 damage. And it applied it, right? And
It is your turn.
then last attack, and then I'm done. Come on, dance sword. I missed. So, alright, that's the end of my turn.
And it's asking
Wait.
for.
Did Skylar just get wounded again?
Yeah, how
But
did
he's
I-
not.
All of a sudden he's at like half health, and
Yeah,
he
I
was
think
like
I
at
that too.
3/4 before.
Yeah, so it's horrifying visage. Let's see what happens at horrifying visage. So it says, I just saw a thing pop up. It says he has to do his saving throw. By the way, do your saving throw real quick.
Wait, so I didn't know it was attacking me.
It's your turn.
No, but you. Here we go. Hold on. Now I'm just looking at. You guys can see the same
You
thing I'm seeing,
are
right?
next.
I'm just trying to replay what happened here. So I see Skylar.
Oh, he got hit for 7. No,
Yeah.
that was just his saving throw, though.
Yeah, I
Skylar's
don't see
dancing
where-
sword. Hits Ghost Kedden for 7. And then. Oh, interesting. Did you have yourself targeted as well as the ghost? It says you did.
It did.
Oh.
Yeah. I will undo
You can
your damage.
target
It will
yourself
be your
as well.
turn next.
Yeah, you were targeting yourself. So I undid your damage, so that you now got that 7 back.
Okay.
Good
But
eyes.
The ghost still got his damage?
Yeah, the ghost still
Yes.
got his damage. I just undid your damage you did to yourself.
Alright, good.
So why you hitting yourself? Why you hitting yourself? Is the question the ghosts are asking.
Let's kill these ghosts.
So yeah, so you're killing ghosts. Next up, did you end your turn?
Yeah, it's ghosts Empito.
I gotta move my combat tracker for some reason appeared in the middle of my screen. I don't know why.
Come on, Karen.
So Karen, you see this ghost sort of fly down the hallway. And wait, I get another 10 feet. So he's right up to this guy here, and he targets Skylar, so they're not going to mess around anymore. And, boom. Hits you with Withering Touch. Our way, man.
She seems to have.
She reaches in and grabs right hold of your
Oh, fun. I have some
or
fun. Well,
of your soul.
Yeah, so Withering Touch. And it's a solid 14.
Nice.
Normal. You have a protective field. Confirmed.
Make ready. Your turn comes.
Wow, this new workflow is way more complicated than I want to deal with, I think. But we'll see. Did it apply your damage? Okay, so there you go. It removed it down. It moved it down to 7. All right, so you lost that from because you reflected it, right? And then you lose the necrotic. All right, and that ends his turn.
It's your turn.
Karen. A lot of blood. Ghost blood.
Well, ghost blood.
I know. I feel like this whole thing needs to end with Skylar being slimed. All right. First of all, I'm gonna let all the other folks know that, go. Skylar's in trouble.
Where's Nick?
He's
I'm up by the exit.
yeah.
Because
He's
I told
Okay.
Ghost that I was gonna exit.
yeah. I'm gonna let Karen
I
take.
haven't.
We're gonna do this round, and then the rest of you get to move your moves.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and rage out so I can't get feared. And then
It is your turn.
Head down to Ghost Town.
The ghost with the most.
Yeah.
What up, Ghost?
Do I have free movement, Tom, since I'm not in combat?
No.
Okay,
Time has slowed down.
gotcha.
Let's see.
It's your turn.
Reckless attack. And axe him up. Try that again. Target. There we go. Advantage.
All right, I have to confirm the roll.
It's your turn.
And did that apply the damage?
The drop gun.
Did you guys see? Did you guys see if it applied the damage? I didn't see. I wasn't looking
Yeah,
fast.
Ampito got hurt pretty bad.
Yeah, I think so.
Almost
He got
half.
him. Alright,
Okay,
I'm gonna
perfect. I'll watch better this time. Okay, now, because of course you probably hit. Let me confirm the roll.
Dead.
Let's find out. I'm going to confirm the roll and see if it removes the damage. So let me see, where was he? He was at 21. If I hit confirm roll.
It is your turn.
Oh, shit.
So close
Okay,
now.
so I don't have to apply the damage itself. So Skylar, you got lucky. I applied twice the damage on your hits, not realizing it was applying the damage too. So
Yeah, I don't know if that was true, but all right.
well, all I know is I was hitting apply damage, and then it was applying damage as well.
Right, but I don't think you double dipped it.
Maybe the math didn't work out that way. We'll find out. So all we know is that it's now Ghost Terrace's turn, and
We told you to leave the mines.
which I'm guessing was quiet.
No, it was perfect.
I'm so confused.
I wonder if each... Well, that wouldn't make sense. That each character has its own individual volume. Because they're NPCs.
To a random volume.
Yeah, right.
So this ghost reaches out to you, and you can feel its cold hand touch you with its withering touch. Oh, and it's a critical hit.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
And I confirm the roll.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
So Skylar is
Hey,
within.
roll injury?
What's that? Does it say rolled injury? Yeah, roll the injury. You guys voted to keep that thing.
Oh my god. God.
So you draw a result from the necrotic table.
Ring finger.
Dark vessel, left ring finger. Roll on the scar chart. You are left with a lingering blackness along the veins of this area of your body. So it's going to be your left ring finger. So your left ring finger now has a permanent black vein.
Eat.
Sorry, Skylar. You're all black veined now.
It's okay.
I don't know. You
Adds character.
listen to a little My Chemical Romance. You know.
Yeah.
You could pull it off. Little goth.
Am I able to just kind of yell into the ether? Can you please tell me what the
Well-
evil was that killed you?
You can. And let's see if anyone answers you. So, this is at the end of that round. We're gonna roll initiative in just a second. Ghost pops out. Nick.
The evil below. Leave the mine while you still can.
I'm sorry, but my friends are still in here, and I can't just leave them. I would hope that you would have... what am I trying to say? I would hope that you would understand where I'm coming from.
If you had seen the evil I've seen, you would leave the mines. Your friends are probably already dead.
I'm trying to prevent the evil that killed you. We have the power to do it. We just need help. If
My
you
life
know
is spent.
something-
Leave the mine. My life is spent. Leave the mine.
You're not going to get anywhere. These ghosts have one mission, which is to get you guys to leave the mines.
Do you know who Noodle is?
Me? I do. Are you asking the ghost?
Yes.
I have no knowledge of this noodle.
I didn't hear that.
No knowledge, noodle.
I have no knowledge of this noodle. Only of the evil. Leave the mine.
I can't hear it.
So the ghost said that it had no knowledge of the noodle. And leave the mine.
Okay. I'm sorry, but I can't leave the mine.
Is that what you said to the ghost?
Yes.
Yep. Uh-oh.
All right, then you are now in combat.
Shit.
Be ready. Our next. Your
No,
turn
that was
comes.
Kill them, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah. Next time if they ask you if you're leaving, say yes.
Say yes.
I don't know what to
Have
tell
we
you
learned
guys.
nothing from Ghostbusters?
I guess not. You guys, I've given you all the signals I could give you. Right, so.
We're not.
All right,
We're
so
not
don't
leaving.
no one roll
Right.
initiative yet. We're gonna roll for everyone who's gonna be in combat, but we're gonna do another group first. Okay, now ignoring Nick up to the north, we've got Favia, Bing. Let's do Favia and Bing first because you're a little farther from Noodle. What are you guys doing? You, the three of you, you and Zippy. You guys hear? Ha!
I would still like to know if I know how to kill these ghosts or if I know anything about them. Back to my
You
original
gotta use
question.
Probably if
All
you
right.
have magic weapons.
Yeah.
But
I
let's
only
do a
have my
nature
bow.
check.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a nature check. Are you wanting to do it as well, Mr. Bing?
Sure. I'm hoping I'll get a bonus, but you know.
Nature.
Oh.
I don't even know what I got. I didn't see it.
Well, that's because you didn't want to see it. You got a 5.
Oh.
So,
That's ironic.
yeah. Yeah, so, Bing, you don't know much. Bobby, are you going to share your knowledge with Bing? Okay.
I will.
You have a solid enough roll. Again, you know it knows language, it knows life, so Dwarvish. You know that it's immune to poison, cold, and necrotic damage, right? It's a ghost, right? You also, with an 18, have a good idea that it's probably resistant to things like thunder and lightning, right? Or sort of non-magical physical violence. It probably has some sort of a damage resistance. You also know that it's a ghost. It's immune to being charmed or frightened or grappled, right? Or, petrified. You can't make a ghost go prone. You can't restrain a ghost. It's a ghost.
Can you tickle it?
You can try, but unfortunately, it's it has no physical form, right? You know a couple of other things. You know that you don't want to be within arm's reach of a ghost, right? Because they have withering touch. What else you got? 18. And I'll give you one more thing, and this is an important one. You know that it can possess characters.
Sweet.
That's what
Another
you know.
reason not to get close.
So there you go. Oh, you would also know this. You know that it can fly faster than you can run. Most of you. So they move pretty quick and through walls, as you guys have already found out. And that, my friends, is what you're gonna get for the 18 and the 5. So, what are you doing? And I'm moving a noodle.
So, Favia, what are you doing?
I'm thinking. I don't
So
know.
you guys don't know anything about Nick, just full disclosure, right? He's off on his own. You hear mutterings and conversations. He's not yelled anything yet. He can do so on his turn if he chooses. Down to the south, you're hearing quite the commotion. And you have seen ghosts sort of like make their way towards that south passage.
Do I know if my arrows will work or if I have to use my sword?
You don't know. You know they'll work, but you're not sure that they'll work 100%. So you may not get the damage out of them that you would have gotten, if you were shooting like a deer.
Can I? But do I have line of sight to them from where I'm at?
No. You have line of sight to one of them, so long as you're willing to
Noodle.
so long as you're willing to shoot through Karen. And then you have line of sight with partial cover to Sindaladar, who's just to the northwest.
Please don't.
What do you want to do, Cyrus?
Let's take him out.
Okay.
So you guys
They're not gonna stop trying to kill Skylar.
That's right, man. Get down here and join the fun.
I think we all can agree that Skylar is the Leroy Jenkins of the group.
Yes.
All right, so that sounds like you guys are going to go into combat.
Sure.
Yeah.
It will be your turn next.
All right, and then let me ask Noodle what she's doing.
I will be trying to talk to this ghost right here. True to my character, I will not be joining them right now.
All right, do you want to do the first conversation?
I want to speak in Dwarven so that it can be as discreet as possible, because at this point I don't want anybody else to hear me.
From your team?
Correct.
All right. So while I'm
We
running
mute?
their, why don't we mute? Like, so the rest of you guys pull off your headphones, and I will give you a notice in the chat window. Are you muted, Skylar?
Come here.
No, I'm not. You're muted. I mean, you can't hear, right? You've turned off your volume, so you can't hear.
Oh, let me do it.
Yeah. And then just watch the chat window. All right, I'm not going to do I'll do the ghost voice.
No, I can't hear it.
Testing, can you hear me okay?
No, it's not good.
Well, we'll have to do that some other time. Wait, I'll just go with the dwarven sound. Let's see it. Listen.
How about
All
that?
right.
Can you understand me now?
Yeah, that's good.
Cool. Ask me your questions.
My name is Maven, and I am from the hills of Moonsea. Most of my past is a mystery, but I am here to tell you my party and I do not want to harm you, and we are not here for selfish reasons. I don't want to disrespect my party by giving too much, but we are here for unselfish reasons. I am here also for a selfish reason. I'm trying to figure out who I am, who my parents were. I have no idea. Have you ever been to the Hills of Moonsea? Or know of anyone that has?
Your name means nothing to me, but Hills of Moonsea, I'm aware.
You are aware.
Indeed.
How long have you been down here?
Many years. Time means nothing in the mines. I am
Is there a way? Go ahead.
I have but shadow memories of who I once was.
But no memory of your name or names in general?
Oh, I know my name. My name is Sindladar. I came to work in these mines as a young dwarf, seeking my fame and fortune. Until they opened the door and let the evil out.
We want to put it back.
It cannot be put back.
We want to save people, and we will be willing to die to do it.
And then you will die.
I want to. Could you at least let us? Or are you bound to keep us out? Are you bound to? Or can we release your spirit?
There is only one way to release our spirits.
Could you tell me what that way would be?
To defeat us.
So as you're asking these questions, right? Like,
Yeah.
you realize that he has a connection to Moonsea, right? So they have some, they have some cause, some greater cause. They don't want you in the mines for whatever reason. Whether they were told not to keep you in the mines, whether they're trying to protect you from themselves, whether they're trying to just, keep the evil within. You're not getting too much out of the miners, because these were miners, right? Like they were,
right.
This happened to them, right? So it's not like they're a walking wealth of knowledge. They're only as aware as the knowledge they had before they were killed. And some of these guys were just working the tunnels, right? But the piece that triggers sort of your interest is really this idea that this Sindlar has some familiarity with Moonsea, and you think to yourself, maybe you should pull on that thread a bit.
Do you remember living in the Hills of Moonsea?
Nah.
How tranquil the nights were?
I have never been to the Moonsea, but I was good friends with Thardum.
Who was this friend of yours?
His name was Thardum, Hills of Moonsea. We were workers in the mines together, until the evil ate us both.
Can you spell that name, Tom? I couldn't hear it.
Yeah, so he said one of his friends, one of the people he spent time with in the mines was Thardum. Thardem. Last name, Hills of Moonsea.
Okay. And Thardum, he's trapped down here as well, right? Keeping people out?
He's one of the many ghosts that wander the mines, keeping the evil in and everyone else out.
And is he further in, or is he in this area?
That I do not know. For we no longer sit around the fire and weave tales.
Well, to my dismay, I have to tell you that we cannot leave here. We seek something, and we need to find it. One way or another, we will survive, or everyone will not survive.
You will not
so
survive.
we don't have a choice.
So you're not leaving the mine?
I do not think I need to stick with my people. I need to stick with our quest. And no, we cannot. And I if there was any other way, but there isn't. We have to keep going.
Then you shall die.
And with that,
One-
you realize that the conversation has
Great combat.
pretty much ended. So let me.
Okay.
Fair enough, though. Right. Let me send a quick general
Yeah.
chat. Please rejoin. There we go. So they should all rejoin now. And yes, indeed, you are now in combat.
It will be your turn next.
All right. And when everybody's, can everybody hear me now?
All right, come back.
Yeah, come back. Did you guys not see the chat message where I said everybody can come back?
Please rejoin. Now I saw it. All right. Do we have to roll for initiative again, or what's going on?
You will in 2 seconds. Now roll for initiative.
I don't have it in the special thing. The finger pointy thing.
You already.
You are next.
If
You
yours
are
is
next.
already rolled, it looks like.
I never rolled it.
Oh, are we in the same? You're adding people to the same round that we were already in, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's my turn anyway.
It's your turn.
Yeah, we're
Your
gonna
turn.
we're gonna re-roll all initiative as soon as everybody tells me they're back.
Oh, okay.
Is everyone back?
So I don't get to go now?
Is not yet. This whole round starts over. Are you back, Mr. Bing? Oh, you're muted. That's why I can't hear you. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Re-roll an initiative,
It's your turn.
and everyone roll for initiative, please.
It's your turn.
So this should get interesting.
All right. You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I feel like I didn't
You didn't what?
roll, but it's not there.
It says you didn't roll. I'm waiting for Bing, Nick, and Noodle.
Shoot.
Just gonna stop and think about things for a while.
All right, Noodle, you're left. Do you see
I know
in the combat tracker?
Oh, in the combat tracker. Let me look.
Yeah.
I'm all jacked up now, kids.
I'm going to roll your initiative for you. How's that sound?
Just roll me.
Yeah,
My head exploded.
did I hear anything untoward happen?
So what you
I mean,
heard?
I wasn't looking that way, but did I hear like any shrieks or?
No, here's what I'll give you, because that was exactly what I was going to come back with. So as you know, you see sort of on your periphery, you saw Noodle sort of like actively in a conversation with this ghost, and it seemed to be going pretty okay. And then you saw her sort of like shake her head no, and he started to look pretty pissed off. So the bottom line is that I think. And Noodle, you want to share with him that, can I share with them what
Bing,
Yeah.
there's only one way out. It's them or us. They're not budging.
Okay.
So yeah,
We
she
got no
learned
choice, man.
she learned what she needed to learn, and then I think felt comfortable at this point. Either you can
Yeah.
either leave the mine or fight these ghosts.
Go, 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 go.
All right. So
Gonna
on
be
that
a rough
note,
road.
next round starts, and we start with Fabia.
It is your turn. It's your turn.
Big ass round.
Come on, Fabio, we need your help down here.
I can say I'm gonna be pretty screwed too.
Well, I do have 2 arrows, at least. So I have line of sight to everything down there, right, Tom?
Yeah.
You have line of sight to everything. Yeah, down there. And Ghost Synodar. Those are the ghosts that you're aware of. Everything being relative. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try my arrow, see what happens.
All right. You shooting at Karen?
No, I targeted that other thing.
Wait, which one are you targeting? I'm sorry, I don't see which. I don't.
M.
Oh yeah, you have line of sight. The only caveat is if you fumble, you hit Karen. That's your only issue. Karen tends to not care of such things.
Nice.
Awesome. So you hit that. Let me confirm.
It's your turn.
That's dead.
It is your turn.
It is
There we
dead.
go.
Nice.
It's dead, and you heard the Wilhelm scream, just like in Fantasy Ground
yeah.
Days. Got
Yes.
reintroduced a better version of my death indicators from the past. Everything old is new again.
Hey.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So that. Do you have any more attacks on your turn? I can't remember your character.
Yes.
That I do have one more, but I think Karen is directly in my way of this one, right?
Yep.
You can come down.
You can move a little, can't you?
Yeah. Unless you moved all your movement, you can move.
I don't.
I
Think,
I intuitively know what she's doing, and I just lean my head to the side.
Well, you have been battling together for 3 years, you guys.
How do I? Didn't there used to be like a clear targets button?
Possibly.
Yeah, there did.
There. I found it. I had myself targeted, so I wanted to undo that.
But Skylar's proven that targeting oneself is an effective way to end one's own life.
Yeah.
So you still don't completely have line of sight.
But it's better, right?
You will hit Karen full on if you target.
Okay.
You can't move anymore.
Where else can I move to?
Well, you guys can shout to where the ghosts are. Like, you could tell her that, you know.
Down here.
Down here is not going to help her know where to stand in that hallway, I think is what I'm...
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
I
you
don't-
could come down the hallway.
I don't think I have. I don't know how much.
I think if you get behind me, you should have a shot at one of them.
For sure. You can definitely, if you stand behind Karen, you can definitely hit Kendon for sure.
Well, she's not aware of those ghosts, right? Because she doesn't see them yet because she's hugging
but
the
we're
east wall.
We're shouting, there's ghosts down here, come down.
Yeah.
Pretty
So
clear.
Skylar's not so much shouting it as gurgling blood. But just some guidance for the future is like maybe things like hug the west wall, get along the west wall, as opposed to there's ghosts down here would be more useful to the person moving their token.
I am gurgling blood, so I'm being concise.
You see Skylar going like ghosts. Get him! And actually, it is important to Skylar because Skylar realizes that there's a lot of ghosts around him, and he's within moments of death.
Yeah, if you can hit Kendrin, that would be really helpful.
Hello.
That should be better, right, Tom?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
You have line of
I'm here
sight.
to talk with you again.
I do want you to roll with disadvantage though, because you're shooting around a wall between two people,
Okay.
and you still hit.
It's your turn. It's your turn.
Yeah, there we go.
And you waste the ghost,
So I have a question.
or as the ghouls say, dead again. Yes.
Yeah.
So I have two. I have the Horde Breaker feature, and then I have the extra attack. So Horde Breakers, I have to do it within 5 feet of each other. But then I also have an extra attack. So do I actually have 3, or do I only have 2?
Well, if
They're
you have
close
the horde
together.
Yeah, if they're close together, you
these-
get the other one.
Were these guys close together? I don't remember.
Do you have to have line of sight because the Horde Breaker would apply to Ghost Terra, but I don't think you have line of sight. Do you have to have line of sight for Horde Breaker to work?
So I have an extra shot. I have an extra attack,
Mhm.
and I also just learned today extra attack Zippy can technically use my second attack,
So there you go.
but I already used it.
I think.
Okay.
If I
think
don't
Horde
have
Breaker-
Horde Breaker.
You
yeah,
do
I
have
think that's
Horde
just
Breaker.
the block. So you'd
So-
have to have on the side.
Yeah, so your Horde Breaker is active, but Horde Breaker requires that you to hit the thing that is being Horde broken, you have to see it. And right now,
Right.
you would have if
Okay.
you were down another like 10 feet.
Okay.
But that's
But
awesome
I
that you
did
learned your
read
character.
that. Yeah, I did read that Zippy can use my extra attack.
No,
So
I love
I
it.
can attack once, and then he can do the second one.
That's awesome. Did you want him? Oh,
Yay.
you already took it though, right?
I already
Yeah.
took it this time.
So in other words, fuck Noodle is what I just heard. I'm just playing.
I'm good. I'm good.
I just remembered that Nick's all by himself. So- all right. End your turn.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
if that's it, if that's all you got.
I think
Hold on,
that was
someone's
pretty
here.
good.
It will be
I
your
think that was
turn
pretty
next.
good.
Amazing.
Yeah, 2 kills.
All right, Noodle, are you good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go help these guys.
Okay.
Oh,
Got to go get my daughter here in just a second. So we'll get. How much longer did you guys want to play tonight? Otherwise, do you want to finish part of this round or
I say we finish this combat and then move
Yeah.
on.
the whole
Agreed.
combat, like
I
until
wanna
everything's
see-
dead?
I-
Are you guys?
I want to see. No, I want to see Karen kill.
Well, I'm fine with that.
Lashani.
So we're gonna do 1 second. We're gonna take a quick pause for a bio break for everyone. So let me do the official bio break.
The official
and I'm
bio
gonna go, and I'm gonna go get my daughter real quick while we do this. So let me hit pause.
okay.
I will be doing sharesies at the campfire, but
Okay. We're gonna go down to the pub and wait for all this to blow over.
I'm just out. I'm just gonna kind of sneak back. This thing is gonna probably. Well, I get to hit it before it hits me.
Right. I was really trying to
Not just kill.
yeah, I feel like we always walk in someplace and we're like, hey,
Hey, we
Like-
gave it the old college try this
yeah,
time.
we did. Like, I always feel like I always kind of the first kind of quote that ever comes to mind is your character's "Hey friend,"
Yeah.
and then usually shortly after that, we're surrounded by the blood and guts of the person we just said "Hey friend" to.
Yes. Well, our negotiations tend to fall flat pretty quickly.
Yeah, well, it's
Like,
Not
if
without
only if only they just do what we tell them to, I think everything would be fine.
right. We're not here to
He
hurt
really
you.
gives
And
us
they're like,
no
we don't care.
information.
What's up?
For the 9 years we've been playing this, he gives us no information. None. Nobody. Every time we trap somebody or like we don't kill them, he tells them like it's like name, rank, and serial number. That's all we ever get. Oh, it's frustrating. I got a smidge, but I can't share it until it's over.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll help us, but we might as well try. Did he have to actually get in the car and go and get Audrey?
Just wondering, yeah, where?
Like,
Everywhere.
I feel like that's what happened.
It's so late.
Why else?
Yeah, seriously, what's she out doing, huh?
Yeah. Are we still recording?
I don't know. Yeah, probably so we can watch
Yeah.
it back later and say,
Right.
you guys were supposed to talk about that.
It's 10:10. Do you
Right.
know where your children,
Children
are?
are.
That always sounded so like so like,
'Cause
ominous. Yeah, exactly.
We're just fine.
And I've got a white panel van with free candy painted on the side.
Right, exactly.
Oh,
Dad mode
Tom,
activated.
Where did you go?
Huh?
Did you have
Where-
to like go get her?
Oh, I had to go get her
Where
Did
was
she-
she?
down the street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's like
Oh,
four houses down.
Oh, okay.
Not bad.
So
Okay.
late?
That's the problem right there. Let's see here. Is it recording?
Teenagers.
Those damn kids and their rap music.
It's recording. And we're still recording. That's good. I think it recorded the whole time.
Yeah.
Whatever. All right, where were we?
Cliff
I called it.
or Karen, when it's your turn, can you step in between me and Lusani so I can heal up afterwards?
Yeah.
All right, so out from the wall, the ghost that was
Oh my
making
Lord in heaven.
Karen's back all tingly appears, and is aimed at little Zippy. It does see Bing, but it's targeting little Zippy because it was in front of him.
Little Zippy's invisible. Does he actually see him?
Oh, you're right. He's invisible. I'll mark him as actually invisible, so I have to remember that. See? Good job. Invisible. There we go. Hold on, I need to make it other invisible. 1 second. Remove this invisible. There. Okay. Now little Zippy's invisible, which means he does not see little Zippy, and we'll see Bing instead. Boom. And
He's gonna regret this.
possibly,
That son of a bitch.
possibly, but you feel his withering touch.
Give you a withering touch.
And nothing misses you. And his
Darn.
turn.
It's your turn.
God, now I have this on stuck in my head now.
All right, Nick. You are not within. You're out of range of the ghost.
Okay.
I mean, from a he can't attack you if you leave. However,
Right.
you do know that he's probably faster than you.
Right. I'm going to cast Mage Armor.
Okay. Get your buff on.
It is your turn.
All right, and that's your act. That should be your action.
Yep, I'm gonna stay right here.
And you still have your movement if you want to move, but you're staying right there. Okay, got it.
I'd like, so this like, dodge and disengage, dash, hide, are those all moving actions?
So
or are they all like actions?
So I think you have to look at. I think you'd have to look up disengage as a new one that we hadn't really talked about before. I think disengage is a way that if you're next to somebody, you can use disengage as half of your movement and then move away without opportunity attack.
Okay. What about dodge? Is that like an action?
Yeah, dodge is a dodge. So I think dodge means if something attacks you, you will try to dodge it.
Right. So, because the way it's reading, it sounds like when I have it activated, that when they try and attack me, that it doesn't sound like it's an action as if like a spell slot is an action. It sounds like it's an action like when they go to attack me.
Yeah.
So am I reading that correctly, or is it if I hit dodge now, I can't do that because I already cast Mage Armor?
I think so. So I think if you use dodge, it's your action. Like ready's your action. It's deferred.
Okay.
I think and guys, you guys have played this as much as I have. I think that dodge allows you, when you're attacked, I want to say they attack with disadvantage.
Yes, they do.
Right? And basically that means that the next time someone hits you, they hit you with disadvantage. But you choose that as your action, so that takes your action.
Okay.
So you've already casted mage armor, so unless you get 2 actions, that's that.
Okay. Yeah, then that's it then.
Okay.
I'm gonna end my turn.
All right, you're hanging tight.
It's
Got it.
your turn.
Noodle, you are up.
It is with heavy heart that I am going to have to attack.
You can turn undead, by the way.
I can what?
You can turn undead. You can
I
basically
know.
like tell them to be gone.
I can?
Yeah.
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Is that a spell, right?
Yeah. Well, I guess it depends. So like it's one of my abilities, but I'm a life domain cleric.
Yeah.
So if you like under your class features, like if you do the little pointy thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then you can do like you can turn undead like I think twice a day.
Which one is that under? Because she doesn't have that as a passive ability.
No, it's class feature. So
there it is. There it
I
is.
have destroy
Yeah.
undead.
yeah, right, just under feature. Class feature. So you have destroy undead. Well, and destroy undead is basically like if what is it? If it is of what's challenge rating half or lower, you just destroy it.
Hold on, that must be under more details.
Yeah.
Because because if it fails, if it makes a wisdom saving throw of 15, and then it's turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. So basically until Skylar hits it. And it must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can. And it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take any reactions, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. And so the destroy undead part says at 5th level, when an undead fails its saving throw against your turn undead feature, it is instantly destroyed if it is of challenge rating half or lower. I don't know what that means exactly, but
So, just who rolled? So these are challenge rating 4. So yeah, so that will not work.
okay, so that won't. Okay, never mind.
It'd have to be like basically like a level, like an
2
entry level skeleton.
or 3.
Yeah.
Challenge level 3 maybe or something like that. Okay.
Well, no, I mean, half is a challenge rating, right? Like.
Oh, I see. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Why would you?
I haven't DM'd 5e.
I don't know that I have either.
All right.
You're doing it, Tom.
But I do think.
It's doing the thing.
So you can turn it.
Yeah,
So-
you can turn it though.
Or you
Instead
can
of-
just try to kill it.
You're saying don't use destroy?
You can
You're
you
saying
can do
turn?
what you want to do.
So she has. Okay, so then destroy undead is at level 5. Hold on. When an undead fails its saving throw against your turn, it's instantly destroyed if its CR is 1/2 or lower. At 8th level,
that's
it's
just-
destroyed if it's CR 1. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just an additional feature of it, like when you turn undead.
Yeah. So you can't. So these undead you will not be able to destroy, so that won't kick in. But you'd still have to turn undead.
They'll turn them. Yeah.
So
Before
I
you
can
can-
turn.
If you want to, yeah.
Why not? I'm using that.
So it's anyone within 30 feet, right?
Yeah, I think they have to see you.
So then it's Prasio and Sindladar are the 2.
I can do 2?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
any of them within 30 feet.
Okay, so how do I target 2? Just same thing?
You
Just-
hold you target like normal, then hold shift down, I think. I don't know the player controls. You guys are gonna have to help.
See.
Okay, that one is targeted. Okay,
Yeah.
I've got 2 things targeted.
Yeah. Now roll the turn undead.
And was this? Oh, this was a level 2, right?
It's in your features.
Oh, it's in my features. I'm sorry. I went to a new space because it wasn't showing up on that like new little point thing.
Ah.
Feature. Okay. Oh no!
No, it has it.
Channel divinity. I don't.
Yeah, channel divinity, turn undead. I see it on your features on that little side thing. It's under
Turn
features.
undead. Okay, I'm doing this one.
All right, let's see what happens.
I push.
You should
the
click the.
button.
Yeah, you click the little dicey
Skull.
thing. Did you do it?
A dice doesn't show up. I'm sorry.
No. When you move over the, it says channel divinity, turn undead, 2 of 2. When you move the mouse over the little icon, it turns into a dice, right?
No. Okay.
It does on mine, yeah.
Channel divinity. Okay, yeah. Channel divinity. Destroy undead. Oh, there it is. All right, got it. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I
No
apologize.
stress. No stress. It's a new thing. You haven't rolled
Yeah.
for the features.
Usability.
There it is.
Turn their asses.
Did it work? I see.
All right, so we do this one, and it's normal, and it failed. And this one, and
Nice.
it's normal,
Ooh, my God.
It's your turn.
and it
Yeah.
succeeded. So Sindar has to spend his turns moving away from you as far as possible.
Ooh. What about the other one? No, failed. Ooh. Sorry there. Thing.
Yeah, the other one succeeded.
It's worth a try.
Yeah.
All right, so in turn, right? That's all I can do. That was my big.
It is your turn.
Yeah.
Well, shit. If I try to like get over to Steven, I'll take an opportunity attack, won't I?
Unless you use half of your movement to disengage.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna disengage. It's not you, it's me. So can I move?
If it's anybody, it's me.
Well,
Oh,
you
it's
c-
Karen's. It's
Karen's
not my
turn.
turn. Yeah, it's Karen's. Sorry.
Yeah.
I like that, Dave. If it's anyone, it's me.
Yeah. So then it's you can move 15 feet.
I created that line. If it's anybody, it's me.
Oh wait, it's Karen's taking her turn. I missed that whole thing. All right, Karen, you're up.
It is your turn.
Oh yeah.
Send it.
Hold on, I got to approve. Confirm
Nice.
roll. I confirmed it. Did anything happen on your end?
I did damage roll, but no dice appeared and no damage.
It is your turn.
It says.
How about now? Oh, 15.
Oh,
Or no,
there
did-
it goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although the ghost isn't showing the damage.
The ghost doesn't seem to be
Oh.
targeted.
Wait.
Who got targeted?
It hit
Aaron,
me.
did you get attacked?
It just the
It's
damage
your
was
turn.
me.
Oh, weird.
Okay, so that's okay. So hold on.
I definitely had it targeted though. That's weird.
No, it says you had it targeted. So hold on. Do I have to highlight the
Alicia,
ghost?
you're muted.
How about now?
There it is.
There we go.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
It is
Okay,
your turn.
yeah, I will axe him one more time.
Just want to axe you. This one question.
Oh my god. the target.
Just one. Ah, God. I love this group.
Let me confirm the roll.
It is your turn.
All right, that worked that time, right? Yep.
You say you spit the raspberry, but isn't that still like double
That's still-
digit damage.
It's still pretty awesome.
Right.
You rolled a 1, but you get 9.
Yeah, that's not too bad. All right, so this
Yeah.
it's now little Zippy's
It will
turn.
be
You can
your
move fully
turn next.
or not. Then
Oh.
it goes down to Steven.
The ghost?
I'm sorry, Ghost. Ghost. Luchini. Who is going to target Karen? And has to highlight this. And then we go and we do.
By the way, I should have an effect that gives them advantage against me to hit. Reckless attack.
Oh.
Wait, designated item used as a source save. What? Hold on. It's not letting me do something. Hold on one second. Yeah. Oh, okay. I can't do it yet. Okay. So it's going to give you. First, it's going to give you Withering Touch. And then I get a bonus. Oh, I have too many people targeted. That's the problem.
Seems to have just a withering touch.
Yeah. And we'll be done right after this round, which should be pretty cool. Let's see here. Withering Touch, normal. Well, you
Thanks,
said
Karen.
it should give him disadvantage or advantage?
No, they should have advantage when anybody attacking me
Okay,
in this round have advantage.
got it.
You got the touch.
That's the power.
Normal.
It's one of my favorite movies.
It will be your turn
so
next.
good.
All right, now they get as their bonus. They get this. Wait. Why am I not allowed to do this? Hold on.
Why does it say the Ghost Luchani player me, Felicia, instead of you?
Yeah, that is interesting.
What's it say?
It says that I'm the player of Ghost Luchani.
Oh, that's always been kind of flaky, like who the player should have as.
Oh, that's very weird.
Yeah, because like Karen shows up as player cameraman.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right, I got
It's
it.
always-
I'll work on that. I don't know what's going on. Mental note in this video. I will have to go and work on. All right, now we do this session. Item uses source.
Said and done. You never walk, you never run. You're way up.
Charged. Alright, now let me try this. Possession. Alright. Roll.
Charisma saving throw.
Whoa. Interesting.
So you gotta roll that. And I'm hoping you fail. Just so you know.
Charisma.
She has lots of charisma.
Yeah.
So, are you seeing it in your chat window? Okay, there it is.
Yeah, I got it.
Uh-oh.
You failed. You are now possessed.
Oh,
Oh, I
What?
think
Oh,
I think I'm
that ain't
immune.
right.
Hang on. I think I'm immune to that shit.
No.
Let's hope so.
I like that.
Hi, I'm Rage. Have we met?
I like that. Yeah, I like that less.
You know who else can rage?
Who?
Lil Zippy.
Oh?
That's true.
Okay. I cannot be charmed or frightened.
You are not charmed or frightened. You are possessed.
So this is
Possessed.
Shit.
then,
And you see
You
Karen.
are next.
You see Karen whip around away from the ghost towards Skylar.
But it's my
No.
turn.
It is
Oh
your
my
turn.
God.
So
It
do
is your
we
turn.
know how to unpossess anyone?
Yeah, it has to roll. He rolls that same roll every turn on his turn, or he attacks whoever I say.
No, I didn't know if.
I'm looking.
If
Yeah,
anybody
same
has
here.
a spell to stop that from happening.
Yeah, it's called possession. Yeah,
My turn.
it is your turn, Skylar. Let me hit next.
It's your turn.
I'm gonna use my snake oil.
Okay. What does snake oil do? I forget.
Fully heal up. It fully heals me.
Oh. All right. So let me
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
let me go in your inventory and go to snake oil. So that's a good use of an inspiration card, actually. So your snake oil card, you roll it and it just disappears, and you find almost instantly. You guys see Skylar
It's your turn.
100% healed,
Yeah.
but that does end your turn.
Awesome.
No, it's not. I get another attack though.
When you use an inspiration, let me think. Do you get an attack? Do you get a bonus attack, or you get 2 attacks, right? 2 actions, or do you get?
Yeah, and I have my sword too. So
I gotta look. So I gotta look to see if you get 2 attacks or if you get 2 actions.
It's 2 actions. But you look it up.
Go ahead and go.
I'm gonna attack, and I still have my dancing sword. So I'm gonna attack Ushmami.
Okay, no, stop. Any character with extra attack, any character with extra attack gets 1 action. If they pick attack for their action, they get an extra 1.
Okay.
If you take a different action, you do not get the extra attack.
So I'm gonna use my dancing sword.
Is that a bonus?
It's not a spell.
That's a bonus.
And is that bonus based on having taken an action of attack?
I don't know.
Because I wager it is not.
But it's like a little zippy character, right?
No, it's not. It's a spiritual weapon. So a spiritual weapon based on having taken an attack action, right? So like basically you have this. Yeah, you can move, but you'll have opportunity. Wait, is there anyone alive around you? Yeah, well, I see. You're right here. Yeah, you'll get a. A Terrace will have an attack on you.
Who?
Right.
Who
So
has an attack on me?
Terrace. To move because you move straight. You move straight up, which means
Wait,
you're within
so
5
here-
feet
oh,
of him.
Yeah.
So
I see.
you move
That's
within
fine.
5 feet. So there's no way that either he was going to get an attack or Lusani was going to attack. No matter which way you move,
Okay.
you attack. So let me quickly target you. And you just he's just going to try to reach out and touch someone. And let's see if he gets you. He does. Confirm. And you have protective field. Normal. So they bounces some of it back to the ghostesses. Right, and confirm.
It's your turn.
Alright, now you're up there.
But I'm going farther up.
Okay.
You gotta kill that one ghost.
You mean you aggroed 2 of them and then left Karam down by himself or by herself.
But why can't I move?
Are you moving into a wall?
No.
Looks like you are. See if I can move you. Wait, are you measuring or something?
Yeah, I'm going my distance.
I moved you 10 more feet. Now can you move? Looks like you were hitting the wall.
Anyways, as I walk by, I scream at Fabia like, "Oh, you know what I'm running? Wait, there's 2 versions of me now.
What?
I see 2 versions of me."
Does anyone else see 2 versions of Skylar? I do not.
No.
Anyways, I'm trying to hit the railway track. Now, let me just reload my screen.
Right here, you might. Well, yeah, it might reload. I moved you to your railroad track though. All right,
And don't
and
forget
is
to
that?
move up my dancing sword. And I tell Fabia, he's possessed.
You can only move your sword on when you're using your sword as part of the turn. Like it can return to you if you want. You want it to return to you?
Well, that's the confusing thing because you said I can't use my sword, but I can. I should be able to move it though.
That's what I'm saying is you can recall it as your bonus, but you can't attack because your attack action chain. And if someone can feel free to Google it if they want, but like what I read was the action you have to take an attack action to get that chain of events that are based on your attack.
And
All right.
So I'll recall my sword back up to me.
I moved it up to you, and then that goes to the next ghost.
Cool. Ghost Danica.
And it's asking you to roll a wisdom saving throw. I don't know why.
Should I roll it?
No, I'm just going to delete it. I don't know why.
Okay.
Next roll, next turn. Oh, it's because of the because you have to. It's your saving throw against the visage to see if you're still terrified. And
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
It is your turn.
all right, so you are. So there we go. So Nick, the ghost moves towards you.
Yep.
Tells you that you have been warned. Wow, there's a weird lag going on. Like, I don't know what's going on suddenly.
I notice that every time I hear your click, Tom, and the entire combat tracker blinks.
All sorts of stuff is rolling. I don't know why that, like, something just rolls. Anyway.
Yeah, there's 4 things that rolled.
That is very weird. Yeah, I'm seeing all sorts of stuff jump around. Anyway, it targets you. Good to go.
It says
Nick
up now,
ready. Your
Ghost
turn
Danica
comes.
and Lushani.
Wow, Skylar has a 1753 ping.
Yeah.
Game Master has 630.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it should be Lushani.
We're actually being possessed.
Yeah.
That's what's happened. Okay, it was the wrong one. Sorry. Untarget Nick.
Karen, we
Go.
almost had it. Ugh.
And then Lushani targets Karen. Well, no wait, not gonna target Karen, because Karen is possessed.
I'm on Team Ghost.
Yeah, so Karen moves up to Fabia, targets Fabia.
Karen targets me?
Yeah,
Oh.
Holy
because
shit.
it's possessed by the ghost. So for the ghost's turn, it's moving Karen.
Oh, okay.
And,
I didn't get that.
and then I don't know how to use Karen's character. Oh, I can make Karen do it. Karen, attack Fabia.
Wait, didn't his turn already happen?
He's
saying it's the
possessed.
ghost's
She's
turn.
possessed.
It's it's the ghost Lushani possessing. Karen.
Yeah, the ghost is possessing Karen.
Yeah, but physically, like, wouldn't that turn have already expired?
That's what I would think.
Unpack that for me so I can think
Well,
on what
like,
you're saying.
Karen's already done all the action she can do for this turn.
Right. And now it's not her turn anymore. It's
Right,
the
but physically she can't move anymore. She's already done all the movement she can do.
Oh, I see. That's complicated. I think you're right. Yeah, you're
I
right.
think he's right too.
You're right. So yeah. Wow, that's.
But next round.
But if Kieran had gone after this ghost, then it could have commanded. That is.
Yeah.
Right.
Good call. But why is Skylar up
Thank you.
next? Skylar just
We
went.
gotta. Yeah, I already went.
Holy shit.
Oh, it jumped back in time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay, hold on.
Because it's Ghost Donica, Ghost Horus.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
your
it
turn.
was supposed to be Donica. That's who I was controlling when we went back in time.
Yeah.
All right, this is because I was like Donica targets Nick, and then Donica reaches its cold hand out to Nick and says, "What up? Give me 5, brother." And she says no, and goes normal. and then rolls, and damn, Nick succeeds.
Yes.
And then Taurus goes and moves here and targets Fabia and says, I'm going to give you the invisible touch. And then a horrible song goes through your head. Like an amazing band and the world's worst song ever written, next to maybe Susudio. Oh, and
Studio.
And we go here and we say touch. Normal. And does what happens with you? Ah, it does hit you. Yay. Confirm roll.
Boom.
And you take 14 necrotic damage.
Ow.
Ghost Taurus. Next up,
Shit.
Ghost Adley, who you didn't even know was in the battle. Pops out in front of Skylar. Target Skylar. Boom. They wanted you to leave, guys. They gave you every opportunity to leave the mines. Withering Touch.
It's not gonna happen.
And misses.
I just want to know what you would have done if we feel like,
Your turn
okay,
comes.
don't have to tell me twice.
Right.
See ya.
I had a
Let's
plan.
move on. Okay.
I had a plan. And you guys are always welcome to throw. You guys know you've thrown me enough wrinkles that we can all agree that there's a whole cave of trolls terrorizing villagers because you decided just to move on. But,
Weren't there dragons as well? Didn't we say, we don't care?
no, that was the dragon. That was where the dragon was going to go live.
I didn't want to go do like some cleanup action. That was just
know.
like that was gonna
Fair
take
enough.
forever.
Fair enough.
Wait, why am I spazzy right now?
Because Sinladar, despite your fantastic conversation,
Make
attacks
ready.
you.
Your turn comes.
He went far away.
Yeah, he was turned.
It will
Oh,
be your
son
turn
of a bitch.
next.
Okay, so I'm unwinding.
Yeah.
Can't- Unwind. Unwind.
It will
You
be
are now.
your turn
Try to
next.
blood
Yes.
me.
He has to move 30 feet away.
Yeah. He's got the cheese touch.
There it is. All right. And then that was all undone.
It is your turn.
This brings us to Bing,
All right.
our last turn of the night.
So I'm gonna hold on. I don't want nobody targeted here. So I'm gonna disengage.
You got 15 feet.
Move 15 feet, and then can I take an action?
No, disengage
Or-
is your action. Unless you
F
get two
that.
actions.
No, I don't. However, I could take a bonus action, because that's always an option.
Are you going to
I
attack
get-
Skylar? I'll give you an extra action.
Hold on a
Gotta
second.
go with the ghost that's affecting Aaron, but now we're blocked.
Hold on 1 second. All right. Well, here's okay. So I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
So, Ghost, Adali, and Prezo
Okay.
can see me, right?
Yep. They're within eyesight. Line of sight.
Okay. So, I'm going to.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
What? Don't do what, Tom?
I have a feeling I know what you're doing. I don't like
He
it.
can do whatever he wants.
Cone of
You do it.
silence.
You
Do
do it.
what you want to do. Slay what you want to slay.
Yep.
So I am So, in the name of Lathander, Lord of the Morning, I bid you, Vini Vidi Vici. I'm turning undead.
Yes, I had a feeling. Only if you
Wait
can
a
figure out how to
minute,
target them.
Karen's possessed.
I know, but I can't,
Oh,
I can't see him, and if I, well, actually,
Karen's not undead, she's just possessed.
yeah, and I can't do anything about that.
Okay.
I can't I was trying to figure out how I could counter that, but I can't.
just gotta
I think
kill
it
that
takes
ghost.
dispel evil, so we just have to beat the crap out of Karen.
Or kill the ghost.
Or kill. Oh yeah, if we kill the ghost, that's probably better.
Kill the possession ghost.
Well, wait, where's is the ghost with the possession? Is the ghost inside of Karen now?
No, but it's down here. It's who's
No,
shouting.
no.
I was trying to kill it.
Sorry, I meant to do this. The ghost is inside of here.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
Oh,
when
wait,
it's doing a
who's
possession, you can't just go poke the ghost.
It's like
Yeah.
The Exorcist.
Who's
Yeah.
shouting in Karen now?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
All right, so I'm gonna turn these folks. Roll. All right. Say your prayers, ghosts.
Word.
E pluribus unum.
Alright. And here we go. And let's see. Ghost Adali rolls. And
Oh
Jeez.
my
Ah.
god.
Ghost Priazza rolls and
It is your turn.
fails. So Priazzo is going to have to run away. So this is where we end for the evening. We're at the bottom of the stack. We'll be rolling initiative one
It's
more
your
time.
turn.
We've had Skylar begin the evening. Well, you actually began the evening trying to chat with the ghosts, and we're told to get out of the mines. Noodle found some interesting things out that she can share or not. It is her call. A couple of the ghosts have been turned and have to stay away from both Bing and Noodle. Karen is now possessed by one of the ghosts and is going to go on a killing rampage until you figure out how to stop Karen. I mean, of all of the characters to possess, you got to admit Karen is the character you'd want to possess.
Yeah.
Yikes.
True story.
Yeah, exactly. So you need to take Karen down to 0 hit points, which would be fun.
Or I need to just pass a charisma check, right?
Yeah,
Or
pass
I
charisma
do that
check,
word.
or you can dispel
Put him
the.
to
You
sleep.
you can dispel, yeah. So you
Oh
can
yeah,
do any,
we can- or-
yeah, any number of things. And there's some interesting things going on around the mine. But we'll pick up here when we next play. Elegant
like
Adventure
it.
Sagas. Thank you all.
Right.
Thank you
Thank
guys.
you.
This was
Thanks for the game,
awesome.
everyone. This was very
Yeah.
good.
Yes,
Yay.
it was.
Talk to y'all later. Bye.
All
All
right.
right.
Bye.
Thank you guys.
Bye.